talk about a topic that I've wanted to make a video about for a long time. The reason why art is better than science. Now let me start with a disclaimer. I love science more than most people. So much so that I think I was definitely an astrologer in a past life, or so my magical runes have told me. I do love science. I have a framed version of the Pale Blue Dot speech by Carl Sagan on my desk. And I trust science almost exclusively to find truth and knowledge and annoying ways to be pedantic in casual conversations. Technically, strawberries are an aggregate accessory fruit. But my true heart lies with art. It's like real life. You never forget your first love. Wait, what was her name? Sarah? She was gross. Bad example. It occurred to me one day that art is actually better than science during a discussion at an Olive Garden with my brother, who is a professional astronomer. He was defending science by saying that it's the best method we have that seems to work consistently with finding out what is true within this reality that we seem to be stuck in. And that's when I realized science is just trying to get a better look at something that's already been done, while art is creating something new. So take that, astronomy, and shove it up Jupiter. No, shove it up your Saturn. Shove it up your Mars. I feel like there's a missed opportunity in this joke, but I don't know what it was. But no, think about it. Art is something that humanity can truly claim as their own. As far as I can tell, art wasn't in the universe when we got here. We made that crap happen. And while it's arguably not restricted to humans, it is so far restricted to Earth life. So we can put that on our galactic resumes next to good communication skills and experience with Microsoft Word. And even if we explore Kepler 1995 or whatever it is and discover an alien race that makes the sweetest latte art ever, all that means is that two separate life forms independently created this art thing. And we can both brag about it together when we someday meet at the interstellar Olive Garden. Because you see, art wasn't just some bone that we found in the dirt and went, oh shit, Van Gogh and REO Speedwagon, we have discovered art. At least the first one. We made that stuff out of blood, sweat, and atoms that deterministically came about through billions of chemical reactions that humans had nothing to do with. There is no free will. Consciousness is a lie. But if you set all that aside, science is just a neat rock we found in our backyard. Art is when we painted that rock to look like a sweet dragon egg with like a crack on it. It's cool, and maybe like a little claw sticking out. It's cool. Of course, this raises all kinds of new and troubling questions, like is the stuff we discover through science actually art on its own? Does art even need a conscious creator to be considered art? Is art even a thing? Or is it just the label that we give stuff that we glue together and the meaning we derive from it only exists because a few of us agreed to pretend? And why is it physically impossible to avoid snacking between dinner and bedtime? That last one, it might not have been a question that's raised from this discussion. Do you agree? Is art better than science? Or is the information that we get from empirical evidence and the scientific method more important than aesthetics and entertainment and symbolism? See, I would argue that art and entertainment is the single most important thing that humanity does. We can work to keep ourselves alive for longer until the immortal cows come home from the space pasture, but if there's nothing interesting and fun to do while we're here, what's the point? It's all a waste of time. I mean, art and entertainment wasn't the point of existing until intelligent life came about, and biology sure as heck doesn't give a crap whether or not we have fun while we're here, but dang it, it's a pretty great reason to be alive now. Now, speaking of entertainment, it's time once again for that segment that I hate. David Blaine. Oh no, what's David Blaine doing? Has he locked himself inside a middle schooler's locker? U.S. magician David Blaine shoots himself in the mouth as bullet... Oh. I guess that just goes to show you, when you claim you can do the bullet catch trick better than Penn and Teller, they make you eat those words in the form of a bullet. Square Enix's European Twitter account was hacked. Oh no. How do they know that Square Enix got hacked? How do they know that it wasn't actually them? Did they start tweeting trailers to a bunch of good games? Windows 10 is trending. Maybe there's a version of it that doesn't suck that came out. Oh no, they didn't fix any of the problems. They just gave it a new look. And they called it Project Neon. You know, I've tried this method of problem solving before. When something is deeply broken and completely malfunctional from the inside out, you just give it a new look and hope that the problem will go away. But take it from me, it doesn't work. When I was dating my high school girlfriend, I kept buying her new clothes all the time. Still a Now, for the What Am I Working On portion of the show, my wife and my friend TJ and I have been working on an original card game. This is the dummy deck with some stand-in clip art. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And remember, you'll be okay if you got science on your side. You can probably build a big old death ray out of a couple clothespins and a monkey's face.